Hi, I'm Arnice. I wanted to talk about my subchorionic hemorrhage and my miscarriage. So I found out I was pregnant January 4th, and I was happy, excited, all of that, and that was all good. Next thing I make an appointment to see my doctor and stuff. So I go see the doctor. And she wanted to do an ultrasound. I thought that was kind of odd because I've never had an ultrasound that early in the game of, being pregnant and stuff. So she did the ultrasound and she's like, making all these noises. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, oh, nothing. The baby's just measuring small. And I'm like, wow, is everything okay? She's like, yeah. So we wrapped that up and then she tell me, I need you to go get some blood work done and I need you to schedule to have another ultrasound 3 days from now. So I ended up having to schedule that and my next OB appointment. So my ultrasound was 3 days later, and my next OB appointment would have been February 14th. So I go 3 days later, I go have the ultrasound. Of course, the ultrasound lady can't tell me anything, and I'm just playing the waiting game now. So I'm just waiting and waiting. And I message my doctor, try to find out what's going on. So right after I get done messaging her, I get a notification from my email letting me know that I got some results back from the ultrasound. So I'm reading what the lady had wrote and, in her reviews on my ultrasound, letting my doctor know what she found and everything. So she said she found the yolk sac and the sac and a small fetal pole, but no fetal heartbeat or whatever, and no fetal heartbeat, and that's okay because she was also saying that the baby measured at 5 weeks 6 days, so there won't be no fetal heartbeat at that time at 5 weeks, so that was understandable. I just knew it was going to come a little later. So I'm reading on, and it said that I had a subchorionic hemorrhage, and I'm like, what in the world is a subchorionic hemorrhage? So I hurry up and I Google, what it is, and it's let me know that it was like a bleed in between the uterus and the chorion or something like that. I really don't fully understand what caused it or anything, but they said I had one. Okay, so boom. I got one. I messaged the doctor. She messaged me back. She's letting me know, oh, everything's fine, nothing to worry about. Okay, cool. So, I'm thinking everything's fine. Couple more weeks go past, and I get a couple more days go past. I get another message letting me know the results of my HCG level, and it was flagged high for 5 weeks 6 days. So my HCG was like in the 8,000s, 8,800 something. And I'm like, well, why in the world is that high? Is that a sign that something's gonna go bad, or what? What's really going on with me? So, I'm thinking, oh, well, the doctor's not calling me, so no news is good news in my eyes. So, I'm starting to feel like, okay, maybe nothing's really wrong. A couple more weeks go past, and I start spotting. I get like this beige spotting going on. And I'm like, oh my God, what is this? I'm thinking it's just the hemorrhage just pretty much resolving itself. I'm like, okay, I'm not really thinking much of it, so okay, it's just resolving itself. And this happens for like 4 more days. So I'm just having this beige spotting, no pain for real, for 4 days. And on the 4th day, like on the 5th day, that night, I'm like having some cramping, a little bit, not too bad though, it's not unbearable. I might have this extreme back pain and my back is killing me. I'm like, wow, why is it hurting so bad? So the next morning I get up, I go to the bathroom, and I go to wipe, and I see like this bright pink, bright red blood, and I look back and I see something in the toilet, and it looks like a smashed tomato or a smashed strawberry or a chewed pepperoni. It was something to see. Okay, I'm like, what in the world? So after that, it just really started kicking in a couple hours later, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to go through a miscarriage. Next thing you know, I just started bleeding as if I got my menstrual. So I'm trying to figure out, what should I do? So I messaged the doctor, and it's on a Sunday, so I messaged the doctor trying to figure out, like, what should I do? So it's on a Sunday. I'm not really going to get a reply back from her or anybody. So I just stay home, and I just try to, wean it out. Just try to figure out, wait it out. The pain increased. Next thing you know, I'm, like, using it. I'm vomiting, and it's just so bad. So I get up. I go to the ER. I'm at the ER. Unfortunately, they're not able to help me as fast as I need them to. So they send me back out in the waiting room because they said they didn't have any beds available and all that other BS. So I'm sitting out there, and I'm in the worst pain ever. I mean, it feels like labor pain, okay? And I mean, I'm in pain. And I'm sitting there, and people coughing and hacking, and I'm like, I'm about to die from the coronavirus or having this freaking miscarriage. Something's about to happen. So I get up, I leave. I'm like, F it, I'm going home. They can't help me anyway. They're not going to be able to help me. So I go home. If like I got to use it, go home, sitting on the toilet, boom, come out. I instantly felt better, like the pain instantly went away. But I was also super, super sad, And it was like it looked like a placenta or just a mass. It was about as big as my hand. It was just really, really painful, and it was very sightly. And, I knew that's what it was. So I messaged the doctor again. I let her know, something came out, let me know what to do. So the next day, they had me come in and do another ultrasound, and, still playing the waiting game, waiting for them to tell me some shit I already know. So I get the call. She's like, yeah, well, unfortunately, that's what it was. It was a complete miscarriage, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, well, she had one of her assistants call me. I'm like, so was it the subchorionic hemorrhage that caused it? And she's like, well, I didn't know nothing about it. I said, yeah, well, let her know I know, and I felt the way because she never even told me that I had the freaking subchorionic hemorrhage. I felt like that might have been the reason why I ended up losing my little baby. But it was very, very sad, and I'm very hurt about it. I was crying, but what could they have done? What could they have done to help me in that situation? Some things just happen, I guess, and I'm just still very sad about it, But if anybody else, I just felt like I needed to make this video because I don't think people are really sharing their miscarriage experience and or their subchorionic experience either. I've seen a lot of videos about people with their subchorionic hemorrhages, and they're making it seem like, oh, their baby was fine, and I go down their thing, and they ended up having their baby, and everything was okay. But maybe theirs did resolve on its own, mine's didn't. Maybe it was because of the size of it. Maybe I'm not really sure. All I know is that she had her lady call me and let me know that that's what it was, and it was just so insensitive, and I don't even think she said sorry. I mean, but why would she? I guess it's just business at the end of the day. Yeah, you went through that. Okay, see you in 2 weeks. And it was just, it was sad. But, yeah, so if anybody else went through something like this, leave it in the comments. Let me know how y'all was able to deal with the whole miscarriage thing, if that's what y'all had, or what happened with y'all subchorionic hemorrhage. Did it resolve on its own? What happened with that, because my experience wasn't a good one with the hemorrhage thing. So yeah, I'm moody. I don't know what to feel, what to think about it. I felt like she should have informed me, and I'm feeling like maybe she really didn't inform me about it because she didn't want me to worry about it. But then again, at the end of the day, it's not about what she thinks or feels. It's about what I need to know, and I needed to know about that hemorrhage regardless. of the size or what. She never even let me freaking know. She never let me know. So, you know, I just feel like, you know, certain things should be disclosed to the patient, regardless of how they may take it or something, you know, because I felt like that would have been very important so that I could have been able to brace myself for impact, pretty much, knowing that, okay, it's a possibility that my little baby might not make it because I have this hemorrhage. She could have let me know that then, you know. So that was pretty much it. I just wanted people to know about my experience with the whole situation. And thank you for listening.